Broadcasting over the electric rainbow. Directly into your ear holes. Here's Lee and Math with a Snug.
Hello, welcome. It's November the 9th. It's show 936. I'm Math, and over there in Prestine is the always awesome Lee.
Oh, hello.
The always muted Lee.
Yay.
Mutated.
I need a deeper voice if I'm going to have an image like this.
It's so not your image that it's just weird.
It is a bit odd.
I know what he's saying. And the beard and the scar doesn't suit me, but I'm going for the hitman look.
Okay.
So I need a deeper voice.
Surely if a hitman looked like that, they wouldn't be able to get close to anybody to kill.
Okay, I just want to be a baddie.
A baddie, right?
A baddie in the movie.
Well, you don't need the filter to be a baddie.
Oh, you're on my list, lady.
Well, he wants to be a more manly baddie.
Oh, okay. But
I've turned it off anyway, back to normal. Eyes open, and you're back in the room. Hi.
Well, welcome to the show. We're streaming live on YouTube. If you're watching us live on YouTube, hello. Well, how's your week been?
You getting a message then from the producers? Breaking news, but just in.
It was, don't ask him about his weekend, whatever you do.
What have I done this week? I did a lot of printing yesterday.
Printing paper?
Paper printing.
Okay.
And laminating.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, it's like my
you have a laminator.
My best day ever. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm doing a jobs fair tomorrow in Real Town Hall for 16 to 24-year-olds.
Gotcha.
Talking about UW, I've got a stand, so I've printed loads of stuff off and stuff.
Right.
Yeah. So that was one day. That's pretty much it, really.
Out of 7 days, that's not bad for you.
I've been saving myself up. I didn't want to, I could have done a little bit of printing, a little bit of laminating every day. But oh no.
Yeah.
I went full print mode yesterday.
Just laminated all day.
Yeah.
You go blind.
I'm over here. So yeah, that's I don't think I've done anything else. Nope.
Right.
Nope.
Okay, super.
How's
Fantastic.
your week been? Has it been as exciting as mine?
Surprisingly less laminating.
Ah.
You'd be shocked to hear.
Just shame that.
Yeah. Just the normal day-to-day stuff. I've been enjoying a new TV series, which we'll get to later on.
Okay.
But yes, just you piss away a week.
Yeah.
You go, what did I do that week? And you go, nothing that you want to tell anybody about.
It's really bad, isn't it? Because we really should have something to talk about on a Wednesday. We should be filling our week with stuff, but from week to week we never do. It's just like just mundane, same old shit. We do nothing exciting. I mean, I don't personally, apart from the laminating. I mean, that
we can see what sort of life you had.
That can get quite dangerous because
you're hot laminating as well.
Yeah, it is very hot. So it is a bit. I've done a little bit of danger this week.
Dicing with danger.
Yeah.
Right.
So yeah.
Well, I'll tell you what then. Why don't we just go straight into emergency questions?
Let's have some emergency questions. Matt, over to you.
Okay, so emergency questions then. And once we've done emergency questions, we might have a quick word about Discord. Which we probably should have done before emergency questions, but we've played the jingle now. So law
Out of order.
law dictates that we have to do that. So these would be, you shouldn't take a lot of thinking about these ones. Beth asked if we were going to move to would you rather questions. And we have 4 would you rather questions
Okay.
today.
Ooh, like it.
Would you rather dip your foot in acid or set it on fire?
Oh,
Or acid.
acid?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, the drug.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Big smiley
Ooh.
face on your heel.
That
Yeah.
would have. Why was that? Why did that not come from me? That's so weird.
I don't know, T. I'm channeling my inner T today.
you've been spending too much time together, clearly.
Yeah, clearly. To be
Oh,
separated.
Fire. Fire's going to
Fire.
hurt, isn't it? And acid's going to
But
burn.
acid's gonna like continue to eat away,
Yeah.
right? Like acid eats away. Fire, you can put it out really quickly. Acid, you've
Yeah.
got to like find something that's going to counteract the acid, or else it's just going to continue to eat your foot.
Yeah.
I mean, yes. Yeah.
I'm with fire. Because you can like just pop some petrol on your foot and set it on fire and put it out before it really,
And then put it out.
But
should
you
we
could
just
dip your foot into acid and then dip it into alkaline straight away.
yeah, yeah.
Well, is that handy though? Is that like right next to it? And
Well, if your pot of water that you're going to put out the fire with is handy, then
No, we're gonna have a fire extinguisher.
I wasn't thinking water. I was thinking like, like
fire
smothering
marshal.
it, like, putting like something like material over it, and beating it out,
Petrol on
beating
it.
it down,
Fire,
beating it
fire
off.
marshal out.
right.
Whereas acid, that's going to burn more than the hairs off me toes,
Oh.
isn't it?
Yeah,
might,
it's gonna
yes.
eat your bone and
Yeah.
muscle.
Yeah, I'm
Where'd
just gonna
Beth
look
go? Beth.
weird with like just a bony foot.
Yeah. Acid scares me actually.
Yeah,
Fire is scary, but it's also like
manageable.
manageable. Yes, I agree. Lee and I are on the same page.
We are, and I haven't smoked anything either.
Wow.
All right.
Weird.
This is my first smoke of the day, which
No
is
way.
very weird. Yeah.
it
It is
5 in the
early
morning
morning for
there?
tomorrow.
No, I normally roll out of bed and have a smoke. So,
You roll out of bed. That's really clever.
well, actually, I'm sleeping on the couch right now. So I roll off my
Oh.
couch.
Okay.
Sorry.
Um,
As well.
Beth just been
Everything okay?
she's just been testing the theory. What would hurt the most? So Beth, how was it? Was it acid
Acid
or was
all
it
the way.
fire? Yeah?
Acid all the way. You can wash
Acid, yeah.
acid off. Yeah. People put acid on their feet anyway, don't they? Have you seen those bags that you put your feet in that chemically peel all the fit stuff off your skin off your feet?
Yeah, good point.
Yeah, but that's
Oh, I suppose now there's worms everywhere now. They could be like just mild acid, couldn't it?
Well, nobody said
Could
strong
be
acid.
mild fire.
What's mild fire? Fire is fire, surely. A little match.
who Shirley?
No, it does say set it on fire. I
Yeah.
would expect a foot of flame.
Yeah. Well, you could put acid on your feet. I mean,
This is dip your foot
No.
in acid.
yeah, put it in
Put
one-
your foot, dipping your foot into a vat of acid,
Yeah.
And the vat is
Right.
bubbling. Okay.
Nobody said.
And
what
it's eating your
acid
foot.
is.
Mm.
It could be a vat of vinegar, which is an acid.
Well, then
Oh, you
this,
didn't
this,
say
this is
that.
an unfair question.
I've
This
just
is a
set
very
my foot
unfair
on fire.
question.
You didn't say that. Oh my
Well,
God.
You
Ow.
should have waited
Unfair
for me to
question.
come back.
No. No.
No, it just needed a bit thinking about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I
That's-
must have done that already because I think my feet
Well-
do smell of vinegar.
Okay, for the spirit of the question, I would assume that the acid is a very dangerous
Yes, I would as
caustic
well.
Well,
acid,
Corrosive.
and the fire is you
Hot.
have to like put something flammable on your foot and then set it alight.
Okay.
well,
I
you know what
appreciate it.
assumptions make.
Yeah.
An acid.
You are
Beth,
an
if ever we go to an escape room, I want to be with you because I love the way you're thinking there. I like that.
They always
Yeah.
think outside the box, no?
I'm the one who agrees with you, and you're like,
Yeah, but
forget you, Lee.
I'm thinking another way now because fire is hurty, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Whereas, I can have an acid wrap or something like that on my foot. Just
You get one of them in McDonald's.
just to take the layer of skin off my feet.
Yeah.
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 Acidwrap.com registered. Brilliant.
You'd have all the teenagers going to that.
Oh, I better get .co.uk as well.
Surely there's a dot rap.
Oh,
You could have acid dot rap.
Acid drop.
oh
wrap.
shit! There is a dot rat. Oh, dot rap. Yeah, we'll go for that one.
Okay.
Registered. There we go.
That filter you're using has ears
It's weird, isn't it?
because I can see your ears through your headphones.
It's if I have my headphones like that, it's not so bad. But as soon as I put my headphones up and I move my head, it's weird.
Yeah.
You have got a weird shaped head.
I'm just going Disney. I'm going to go Disney. I've had enough.
Oh,
of
I'll
this
just
hard
be the old
image.
one out then.
Well, I would do the one that you have, Beth, but you rock it so hard that I look like trash with it on. So you are,
Keep baby
you are,
face one day.
you are beautiful.
Okay, question 2. Would you rather be tortured by a ghost or an alien?
Oh.
Is that assuming they're both real?
Assuming they're real.
Well, they are.
A massive
How
stretch,
could a
I understand,
ghost-
but
How would a ghost torture you? What would that be like?
it isn't specified.
Is
But-
it haunting, like aggressive haunting?
Like poltergeist.
I assume. I mean, the ghost can't touch you particularly, can they?
Well,
No,
but
but-
there are
Whereas
movies
aliens
where
can.
ghosts have sex with the person. So like,
That's a succubus, isn't it?
I beg your pardon. They do what? I've never heard it called that before. Okay.
what?
Succubus.
I am
Yeah.
so innocent.
I'm in for the
Oh,
ghost.
oh,
Okay.
oh,
Where do I sign up for this?
Succubus.
Yes.
I
It'd be
suck
quite
you.
funny if a
yeah.
poltergeist would torture you by just pulling a chair from underneath you every time you went to sit down.
Yeah, and
No,
throwing
that's-
For the
plates
rest
at
of
you.
your life.
Yeah, that's called Lad Bible. Now alien
Oh,
depends
see,
on the.
I feel
for
like-
me depends on the alien. If it's like
I agree.
alien, scary, or
Well-
E.T.
What?
Like-
with his little red finger. If
Yeah,
he's
but you
gonna
don't know
be-
what he's doing.
Yeah,
with
you
the
know why
finger.
his finger's
Yeah.
red, though, don't you?
Yeah.
It's infected.
if he's been probing, that's why his finger's
Exactly.
red and glowing.
Yeah.
I'd
Yeah.
be worried. I think there'd be more things wrong with me if he comes up, takes his finger out my arse and it's red and glowing. I'd be worried about
Yeah.
that. Ghost.
I'd be worried if it was red and glowing before he goes into your house, to be quite honest.
Yeah, you should never discount anything, Beth. You know, give everything a go.
Oh, yeah, I fully agree.
Oh,
As Shakira once said.
I should take heed of my advice, shouldn't I? And we have a better show next week because we opened up. So, Lee, what have you done this week? Well,
Well, I had a back sack and crack once. I learned to play guitar.
And an anal probe.
hey.
Yeah.
And that was Monday. Tuesday.
So I am terrified of torture. Like I'm like actually having a fear reaction to this question.
Oh.
Okay. It's not real.
But I think I would
Canadians
have to
known
pick
for their torture.
I think I would have to pick Ghost because, as you said, Math, they're ethereal. They're not, whereas
It'd be
aliens
psychological
are
torture.
physical, and I feel
Yeah.
like it would be worse. Yeah. So I have anyways, neither.
Give him my get up tonight.
I don't think
I'll
that
say
was an
both.
option.
I don't see that was an option.
Wait.
No.
He can have neither. I'll
No,
have both. And then you two can sort it out between yourselves. I'd like to see
Feel
both.
that generally speaking, Ghost is taking this.
Oh, well, that's what, if he's taking it, that's fine. Yeah. He's going to be
You know
the
what I
one
mean?
that's tortured. Just lift up your cloth. Yeah, definitely Ghost rather than Alien. Unless they're like, fluffy, nice, fluffy aliens, not scary aliens, because they can be sharp and
Yeah.
probing and stuff, can't they?
But like, wouldn't it be even worse having like really cute little things like torturing you? Because like torture, you'd be getting tortured.
Yeah, but it's going to be funny at the
It
same
wouldn't be
time.
scarier. It would be weirder and
Like
freakier.
those adipose from Doctor Who,
Doctor Who, yeah.
because they were really cute.
Yeah,
Like, what if you got
tortured
tortured by
by a
the triple?
gremlin. They're quite scary.
What if you
aren't
got tortured by Doctor Who?
Oh, as long as it's David
Oh.
Tennant, I'm all
Yeah.
good.
they? I was going to say, which one? Which one?
All of them.
Oh, no, not all of them.
Well,
David
all of them,
Tennant.
because they are actually all of them in one, right? Like they still are the Doctor.
Yes. Unless it's like an anniversary special, in which case they're all different.
Yeah.
Hello, MDP. Torture by tickle.
Oh.
Torture by tickle.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Which
awful. I hate,
tickle?
oh no, that's awful. No.
Would that be the ghost or the alien
I
tickling
don't
you?
know if you caught the start of the question.
I was going to say, somebody walked in at the part way through this.
Yeah.
Hiya, MDP official, by the way. Hello.
Hello again. As always, hello.
So aliens won. I'm sorry, ghosts won that one.
Yeah,
then.
Ghost.
Ghost won that one. Okay.
Yeah, because they're fluffy.
All four?
They can be nice, yeah.
Yeah, I'll go with Ghost.
Fluffy.
Well, they have sheets on, don't they? And they smell of comfort. Which is always disarming, isn't it? If somebody's going to attack you and they smell of...
Well, you don't want them to disarm you.
smell like fresh
That's
summer
what I heard.
meadows. That's fine. Do what you like to me.
Oh,
But if-
see, my ghost smelled like a library, like a little library with all, how books smell?
Yeah.
My ghost smells like books.
Ew. Oh, you have some weird ghosts over there, don't you?
Musty ghost.
Musty. Yeah, musty. Oh,
Oh.
yeah.
Talking about
No.
I
Nick
don't know
again.
what it looks like to you guys, but I have Lee right above me, and it looks like you're looking down at me and talking to me. Like it really feels like
Yeah,
you're looking at
baby.
me. I'm like,
Yeah, baby.
The video that everyone's watching, you're
It's
below
the other way
me.
around. Yeah.
oh, okay, it's the other way around. Oh, that's unfortunate. Okay, well, I'll switch
Oh, no,
myself.
you're
so I don't
over
get
there.
confused.
You're over there.
Okay,
Yes.
well now I'll just like have math ignore me.
You said that. Okay, in a
Oh.
similar vein then, would you rather spend the night at a haunted hotel or inside an insane asylum?
Haunted hotel.
Hotel.
Yeah. I think
Yeah, I
ghosts are
think
less
so.
scary than mental people.
But it's a haunted hotel, you're going to get a bed, aren't you? And props breakfast.
I've slept in a haunted hotel before and it was all right. Allegedly haunted for
Thank you.
Is there anybody else in the insane asylum?
Doesn't say.
Like, is it
Let's
a running
assume it's
insane asylum?
I think
abandoned.
it's full.
Or is it like
Oh.
is it called an insane asylum, but it's actually one of those posh boutique hotels that trade
I
on?
would imagine.
I was just
I
trying
feel
to
it's
find
probably in between being a working insane asylum and its future life as a boutique hotel.
yeah.
So it's abandoned. It's got, I don't know, scary homeless people in it
Mhm.
Oh, they're probably scarier than
than real ghosts.
Right.
Yeah.
real ghosts.
Fake ones, I'm not worried about.
No, I don't care. I don't care much for them either. Yeah, I think probably haunted. What was the question again?
Are they
house
haunted?
and-
Are they both haunted?
No. So you're spending the night in either a haunted hotel
Yeah, that's all
Yeah.
right.
or inside an insane asylum. Now, to be fair, it doesn't say whether it's a working insane asylum or what.
But-
But I just assumed.
Yeah.
Yeah, if it's a working insane asylum, then that's quite scary. But you could be locked up for 23 hours a day in your cell, no access to anybody else, and that's not quite so scary, really.
But see, I would
But
imagine the insane asylum would also be haunted, though, because if ghosts exist, they would
Oh,
exist definitely in an insane asylum.
Oh,
So you'd
you-
be dealing with
would.
real crazy people and dead crazy people. Sorry to use the word crazy, but
Yeah.
It's a real word. It's
So-
allowed.
And what you really should have,
Hotel.
you should have changed the question to: would you rather spend time in a haunted hotel or go to Salt Spring Island and live with Tamara for the weekend?
Haunted hotel.
Harsh.
They're the same, aren't they? They are the same. Surely. Oh,
MDP says a hotel where the demons are in your head. That's an
Ooh.
insane
Yeah.
asylum.
Most of them.
that's enough. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a good one, MVP.
And he wants to know if it's a girls' asylum.
ooh.
I don't.
Oh, now you've done it.
Is that a thing? Do they gender?
They
Well,
should.
Probably
What's the
back
word?
in Victorian times they did.
Yeah, but I just
Oh,
nowadays
God.
they're all co-ed, aren't they?
They had it so much better in the olden days, didn't they?
Oh my gosh,
Well,
no, they did
Oh.
not.
You'd remember, wouldn't
Bedlam, bedlam, bedlam.
Hmm. So
Okay.
I'm going to go with haunted hotel because I don't think there's really such a thing, to be honest with you. But there is insane people.
Yes,
Obviously, I mean 25% of the show's insane. So yeah,
correct. So
we know
for a
we know
fact
it
that
exists. Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
you?
And they zoom amongst us. Yeah, definitely.
Okay, our final question.
I'm not pointing
Oh.
any fingers.
Oh, Mav. He's pointing at you.
Final question then for this evening's emergency questions. Would you rather fall to your death or be buried alive?
Oh, fall to my death.
Shit, man.
I think
Fall,
that's
fall,
Got me.
fall.
the only answer in it.
Yeah.
I can't imagine either. That makes me feel physically sick.
Have you designed these questions literally to like invoke intense fear in us? Because like
What? There was feet,
Was feet? Yeah.
aliens,
Ooh.
being buried
picked at
alive.
random.
I'm feeling
tortured, buried alive. Like,
It sounds like a regular Saturday night for me. I'm loving
oh my
this.
god. Okay. Jeez.
I think
I-
fall is the only answer.
I think
It's got to be.
yeah.
Fall
Yeah.
is the
Yeah.
only answer. Fall.
Because
I'm
at least
the
you can go,
highest
oh, what a
bit.
nice sunset.
Yeah.
Whereas,
Ouch, as you hit the floor.
yeah. Whereas
No, if
buried
you
alive,
fell from
oh,
somewhere really, really high, you'd lose
You pass out
consciousness.
before you.
Yeah,
Yeah, you pass
Yeah.
out.
So you
before
won't
get
feel
there.
anything. So
no.
bury alive. Ooh.
You'd be clawing. Oh,
Yeah. No.
No.
oh. Can you do a different question after this? Just to like a
Please, one more question to
Can
freshen
we
our
have a
breath.
happy question now?
yeah.
Please.
no happy questions.
Would you rather choke on candy floss or pork scratchings?
Oh, marshmallows.
Candy floss.
Pork scratches.
Oh,
Well, it would scratch your throat. That would feel awful.
oh, what a way to go.
I don't like either, but candy
Oh.
floss.
There we go. Okay.
Thank you, Lee. Whew, that freshened the air. Thanks a lot,
Yeah. Yeah.
Welcome. Yeah.
Matt. I'm upset for the whole show now.
I'm getting
So
pig.
before we get into Elf, Math and Lee and our cover version sandwich, we should perhaps talk about Discord.
Yep.
We have a Discord server, everybody. It's
Hey.
it's had a bit of a polish and it's been neatened up and controlled with an iron fist by Beth.
Oh, harsh.
She will drop the ban hammer on anybody who,
We
Well,
all have a band
who
hammer.
deserves it.
There's another question for next week.
Join
Beth,
it.
Iron Fist. Would you rather?
Love it.
So we we'll put a link in the show notes to get onto our Discord server, and you can go there and chat about all the things that we chat about in the show. You can suggest emergency questions. You can suggest topics for cover version sandwiches or backtracks. You can add things to Tamara's wheel.
Yeah, I was just going to say that.
Well, what'll happen is you write them down, then Lee will put them on Tamara's wheel, but it'll get there in the end.
In the end.
Yeah. Eventually.
So yeah, there you go. Is there anything else I need to tell them, boss?
I don't think so. I think you did well, love.
He did good there, didn't he? Fair
He
play.
did good. He did good. Yeah. At least he's been, Lee,
At least he's what?
been to the Discord server.
I'm on it now. I'm here.
Yeah.
I'm just
Looking at it.
All right.
I'm messaging. I
Okay.
just
Why
hey,
did you
I'm here.
He's got out his
Hey.
dick sword.
Come on.
Oh, yay.
Yeah. I thought we weren't sending those pics.
No, none of
Not
those.
to Tamara.
Not to
There's,
Smart,
there's
yeah.
a place on there that Tamara can't see that's
Oh.
just for dick sword.
Yes. I know, baby.
Sorry, Discord.
Oh,
So
You'd
does
love that,
anybody
Steve.
reply? If I send a message to the Discord now, does anybody reply, or does anybody see what I've just written? Does anybody respond?
you've got to
or-
invite people
we
in.
do. Because
Do
there's
you?
only us on it at the moment, because we've
Oh.
only just told
We've just
people
done it.
about it.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm looking forward to seeing what happens
Okay.
on your
Yeah.
dick sword.
Dick sword.
Ooh,
You know, people might leave Twitter to come and join our dick sword.
yeah, they might.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Oh.
Yeah.
It's going a bit
We
down
won't
there,
charge them
isn't it?
$8 a month to.
oh, hold on. Elon
Prove they're
Musk
them.
has just subscribed. Fantastic. That's good, isn't
Good,
it?
we can charge him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See how he likes it.
Yeah. Not bad. Right. Okay. So then, it must be time for this.
It's the saviors of the Snug, Elf Math and Lee.
Okay, here we go. From their first album, I think. Here is Build Me Up, Buttercup.
So, who knows? You do this one, don't you? I do. I'm not sure I can do it sat down at a mic here, though. Why do you build me up, buttercup baby, just to let me down? Mess me around, and then worst of all, you never call baby when you say you will. I love you still, I need you more than anyone, darling. You know that I have from the start. Build me up, buttercup, don't break my heart. I'll be over at 10, you tell me time and again, but you're late. I wait around and then I run to the door, I can't take anymore. It's not you, you let me down again. Oh baby, baby, try to find a little time and I'll make you mine. I'll be home, I'll be beside the phone waiting for you. Why do you build me up, buttercup baby, just to let me down? And mess me around, and then worst of all, you never call baby when you say you will. I love you still, I need you more than anyone, darling. All that I have from the start. Build me up, buttercup, don't break my heart. To you I'm a toy, but I could be the boy you adore if you just let me know. I'm only to you, I'm attracted to you more and more. Why do I need you so? Hey, 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 baby, baby, try to find a little time, and I'll make you mine. I'll be home, I'll be beside the phone waiting for you. Why do you build me up, buttercup baby, just to let me down? Mess me around, and then worst of all, you never call baby when you say you will. But I love you still, I need you more than anyone, darling. Know that I have from the start. Build me up, buttercup, don't break my heart. I need you more than anyone.
Oh, there you go. Elf Math and Lee with Build Me Up, Buttercup. So before we move on to a cover version sandwich, I just noticed there's the MDP official, when we were talking about falling, says, I've fallen so many times drunk. Thank God Sonic taught me to roll into a ball. Once I was told I did a Wile E. Coyote style walk off nothing.
See, everything that we've watched growing up is like has
Love it.
prepared us for adulthood, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
You learn the skills for drunkenness when you get older. Fabulous.
Well done. Love it.
Okay, so cover version sandwich time. Let's do this.
Here's your mid-show snack. It's a cover version sandwich.
And this time, totally at random, got no reason. It's just the fantastically named Randy Van Warmer and Just When I Needed You Most.
You packed in the morning, I stared out the window and I struggled for something to say. You left in the rain. Closing the door. I didn't stand in your way. Oh, baby, I miss you more than I miss you before and now. Where I find comfort, God only knows, because you left me just when I needed you most. Hey, 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 you left me just when I needed you most. Wake in the morning and I stare out the window and I wonder where you might be. I've written you letters and I like to say, I wish you send one to me.
Ich weiß, du glaubst an mich und dafür lieb ich dich. Darum lass ich dich nie mehr los.
Du liebst mich, so wie ich eigentlich bin. Du lässt mich sein, wie ich eigentlich bin. Alles, was vorher war, das ist mir heute klar, führte mich nur zu dir hin.
Left me just when I 'cause you left me just when I needed you most. You left me just when I needed you most.
Just when I needed a friend. Just when I needed a friend. Someone I could rely on. Now most every morning I stare out my window, think about how you might be. I've written you letters that I'd like to send. If only you'd send one to me. Now I need you more than ever before. And where I'll find comfort, God knows. 'Cause you left me just when I needed you most. Left me just when I needed you most. You left me just when I needed you most. Packed in the morning, I stared out the window, I struggled for something to say. You left in the rain without closing the door. I didn't stand in your way. Now I love you more than I loved you before. And now where I'll find comfort, God knows. 'Cause you left me just when I needed you most. You left me just when I needed you most. Oh yeah. You left me just when I needed you most. You left me just when I needed you most.
Oh, there you go. Randy Van Warmer taking us out of that cover version sandwich.
Stephen Winters. Sorry.
Before we get into who was in it, did Lee see that Tamara would like it adding to her wheel?
No, I didn't actually. I'm going to stick it on. Right, what's it called? Just when I needed you
Just
most.
When I Needed You Most by Randy Van Warmer.
Yes.
Oh, that's good. In case it ever comes up in backtracks, we know it's just when I needed you most, not
Just
when
when I
you,
needed
if
you.
you left me.
Yeah, not that.
That would be a tricky. So
There we go.
Also in that sandwich then, we had Millie Jackson, Bernd Culver and Karen Posh, Barbara Jones, Vizek Na, Dolly Parton, Corky Lang's Pompeii, and the Davenports.
Oh, I swear to God, you make some of these up.
Yeah, sounds like it.
Corky
oh my
Lang's
God.
Pompeii has got Eric Clapton in it.
No, I'm not thinking about that. I'm just thinking about how outlandish is Randy Van Warmer. That's got to be made up, mate.
You'd
Gotta
think,
be.
wouldn't you?
Oh, Randy Van Warmer.
Randy Van Warmer.
My goodness.
Every serial killer should employ a Randy Van Warmer.
They probably are serial killers.
Oh, Randy Van Warmer. That's just, I just can't get my head around that. I bet you that wasn't his real name either. It was probably
Randall.
If only there was some sort of resource which had all the information in all the world in it that we could access.
Randy Van Warmer.
I see that Lee hasn't given up his Google. Like he said he was giving up last week.
He might have been looking at DuckDuckGo.
Oh, okay.
Did I say that?
I'm sure you did.
Did I?
Yeah, you might have.
Oh, there we go. His
might be
birth name
mistaken.
is Randall Edwin Van Wormer. Wormer.
Randy Van Wormer's a little worse.
Yeah, he sounds like a vet.
Yeah. Who only worms fans.
Oh, I'm not surprised he changed his name. Good choice, Randy. Yeah.
Okay. Right. So before we get into our new segment for November.
Looking forward to this tonight.
Would you like to just quickly discuss what sort of telly you've been watching this week?
Well, I watched something last night called Blackbird.
Did you? That's a surprise.
Hello. I was recommended to watch it, and it was starring Taron Egerton.
Yes.
And it was on Apple TV. And literally, he's this kind of I don't know whether he was a very successful. It's based on a true story. A very successful high school football star that got into drugs and stuff like that, and he got busted by the feds, and he had drugs, he had weapons, and he copped for a plea, and they said, well, you're going to get 5 years out in 4. Okay, yeah, I'll cop for the plea. And the judge sent him down for 10 years. And then the FBI came to him and said, right, we've got an option for you now. You can either do your 10 years, or we're going to transfer you to a mental kind of high, crazy prison hospital in Springfield. And that we have a prisoner in there who's not been convicted yet, but he's murdered loads of people. If you can befriend him, because apparently this guy was quite cool and he could talk to anybody and people would open up to him. If you can befriend him and find out where he's actually buried the bodies, because the family want closure. If you can do this, then we'll commute your sentence and you'll be out as a free man. So I think it was 6 or 8 episodes. Oh, for fuck's sake. I can't believe I watched all of them.
Wow, and you only started that last night?
Started last night, hour-long episodes. Oh, my God. I'm never going to get that time back.
But that and laminating all in one day.
I know. I've been busy. I'm in Bath.
Wow.
I'm like I don't know. I just don't sleep. If I was motivated, I could be a really serious entrepreneur.
Yeah.
But no.
So you watched all of it, but you're not happy that you did?
No, it was recommended by Dave. And Dave said, it's brilliant.
Oh, well.
Brilliant. Love this. Oh, my God, you're going to love it. And I texted him after 4 episodes like, this is a really slow burner, or it's really, really shit. And at the end, I realised it was really, really shit. Oh,
okay.
And it was Taron Egerton. He's quite good.
It's not the first time we've had this conversation about a recommendation from Dave.
Oh my God, never again. I'm not going to listen to that anymore. Oh, I've had better recommendations from you.
I know, and I'm very careful about recommending stuff to you.
I know you are. So if you get an option to watch it, Blackbird, it's on Apple TV.
Well, I'm not watching it now.
No, don't. It's such a slow burn. But the characters are really, really good. The serial killer guy the character he played was very, very good. I mean, well, yeah. But the whole storyline, it was like you could have done this in like 2 hours, but you made me watch it for like 8. Never again.
In a film instead of a series.
Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, don't watch it. Can you see what else I've watched this week on Plex? I feel I've watched something else, or I've tried to watch something else.
I can try. If you remember, before we started the show, I said that I didn't have internet before we started.
Oh yes.
So if I might not be able to get to my other machine. 1 second.
You're pulling the Beth trick there, aren't you?
Oh, my internet.
Oh, can't do anything. I've got no internet. I can't watch anything. I can't listen to the show. I can't do.
I feel attacked.
Do you?
Yes.
Yeah.
Tell you what, sort your
don't
own
believe
dick
it.
sword
No.
out.
Now you know how I feel.
Yeah, don't piss her
all
off.
the
She's
time.
our dick sword expert.
I tell you what else I watched. What I tried to watch this week, which I couldn't unplex, I tried to get into Manifest
Okay.
because it came up on Netflix season 4,
Yes.
and I thought, well, do you know what? I'm going to watch it. I'm going to watch from the beginning. I was
Okay.
at a loose end.
Yeah.
I couldn't get it to work on Plex. There was some kind of problem, so I put that on hold. However,
Okay.
I then went on to watch 3 episodes of something called Killer Sally.
Oh, I watched that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's about a bodybuilder
Yeah.
who killed her bodybuilder husband.
Mm.
And that was quite good.
Yeah.
I enjoyed
It's
that.
Weird world bodybuilding.
Yeah, I don't feel that she should have had like 25 years or whatever she
I'm not gonna
had.
lie, I fell asleep at the end, so I don't.
I've just ruined it. Sorry.
No, I wasn't
Oh.
gonna go back and watch it. I wasn't that bothered.
Oh.
But yeah,
He
she
was
was
a-
odd. He was odd.
Yeah, they were both
They
odd.
were
They were
odd.
both doing like
Yeah.
drugs and steroids and stuff. He was massive.
Oh,
But I don't think that she should have been in prison for 25 years for killing him because she was,
Yeah,
she
but
was abused.
she was abused, but where they found the bullets would suggest that she actually went into the bedroom
Yeah.
to
Reloaded.
reload the gun.
Yeah, yeah,
which
yeah.
meant the second blow would have been intentional.
Yeah, premeditated.
So that's
It's-
murder.
Yeah, it's a shame. It is a shame.
It is a shame. It's a shame for the kids.
Yeah.
Weird world. Weird world.
Yeah, very well.
Yeah.
And finally, I've watched a thing called The Syndicate, which I think it might have been on, I don't know whether it was ITV or BBC, but it's shown on Netflix. And this is season 4. And it's written by Kay Mellor, who she's written lots and lots of stuff. And each season focuses on, I suppose, a syndicate of people who've won the lottery and how the lives change and what goes on. I mean, it's totally fictitious, but season 4 is based on there's a few youngsters that are working in a like a dog kennel, and they haven't got a pot to piss in, but they have a syndicate. They do the lottery, and they go to the local post office to check the ticket on a Monday morning or whatever. And the postmaster is Neil Morrissey.
Yeah.
And so he checks the ticket, and the terminal starts bells and whistles and oh yeah. And he says, "Oh, look at that! You've won 500 quid." And the girl who was giving the ticket said, "Oh my God, oh that's brilliant." She was really excited winning 500 quid. When you watch the CCTV, they'd actually won 27 million quid. And he pocketed the ticket and pissed off to Monaco.
Yeah.
So the story went on for about 6 hours or 6 episodes, and it was quite good. In the end, it was feel good. They got the money back. He went to jail, and it was all happy.
Yeah, I watched that ages ago.
Yeah, I really enjoyed that.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed it. So I think that's probably it for me this
Pretty
week.
much my recommendation then.
What was your recommendation, Beth?
The Great Hack.
Where did you
That would be a no.
where did you send that recommendation?
I sent it to you verbally
Did you? Oh no!
by
but-
the same discussion last week.
Really? The Great Hack.
Did you write it down?
What's that on? What's it? What is it? Netflix.
Yeah.
It rings a bell because that's that.
It's all about Cambridge Analytica, and you were talking about watching.
Yeah.
Last week, yeah.
Oh, that kind of. Do you know why I didn't watch it?
Why?
But not that. No, not that I not that I forgot. Obviously, But as I'm scrolling through Netflix, because I watch an awful lot of documentaries, because I love all that kind of stuff, conspiracy theories and hacks and money and all that kind of stuff. The picture that is the background to the title, The Great Hack, is Donald Trump.
Yeah.
I just can't watch anything that either has him in it or features him.
He's not in it much, but part of the thing is that they used people's social media and that to get
him to power.
Get him to power, yeah.
Yes.
And other people to power. I mean, he's on it to drag people into watching it.
Who has
Right. Oh, did I
has seen an advertisement?
It was on my list anyway, and I'm not checking it out. So I did listen to you. I just haven't had time to watch it.
Okay.
Busy.
Right,
Laminating, watch The Great Hack.
I know, it's just my life's mental. I know what you're thinking. How on earth do you find time to do this on a Wednesday night? I don't know. I really don't know. Yeah.
Right.
But it's on my list. I will get to it.
Okay. Forgive me.
Next week. Well, thank you. So, Math, over to you. That's me done.
Okay, so I only have one thing to tell you about, really, and that's a series that came out in October that I never got round to because I was too busy watching films, and it's called The Midnight Club. And I'm really enjoying it at the moment. And basically, it's about a bunch of kids who all have terminal diseases, and they are in I was going to say hospice, but it's a place where they're going to go and die. And it's a nice, it's an old
hospice.
house by the sea, and it's,
Yeah.
and they're all friends. And each night they get together at midnight in the library and tell each other spooky stories. So you get each episode is a little bit of life in the house, and there's weird shit happening in the house, and we don't know because it used to be owned by a cult. So there's all that going on, but then part of it is the story that they tell. So you see it.
Yeah.
It's really good. Yeah, I've really enjoyed it.
Is it on Plex?
It is on Plex, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't. Maybe it's something you could watch with Naomi, although it's probably not gory enough for Naomi.
No, she's moved on now. Scary freak.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of a gentle, frightening stuff.
I can't imagine what kind of stories these kids would tell in the library at midnight that's going to be scarier than they're actually going to die.
I think that's kind of the point.
Oh.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's. I mean, yes, there is that.
So one of them die every
Probably.
night and come back and tell the story of the ghost.
They've all promised that the first one to die will come back and prove that there's something else.
Sure.
But there is something else in the house happening.
Oh,
So,
no spoilers.
no spoilers.
Okay.
Well, a bit of a spoiler.
I don't think so.
A little bit.
Is it scary or?
There are some jumpy
Comedy
scares
thing.
and there are some creepy.
Okay.
Have you watched Haunting of Hill House?
I have. Yeah.
Right. It's by the same person.
That's quite jumpy scary.
But
Is
it's
it? I
not
don't like
as jumpy scary
scary.
as Hill House. But it's
That's
got like
that's
scary
goosebumpy.
old women ghost type things,
Right. Okay.
just appearing out of nowhere.
Yeah.
So
But for reference, have you seen the series Ghosts?
the comedy ghosts. Yes.
That's my level of scary.
It's
Scariness.
scarier than that.
I keep meaning to watch it. I think I've tried to watch it
really
once.
It's
Yeah.
good. I like it.
Yeah, I know T, it was on T's recommendation. And I'm like, oh, am I ready for this yet? I don't know.
I
Oh,
want
it's
to watch that.
nice.
There's an American version.
Oh, is
It's
there?
quirky. It's quirky.
It is. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the American version's a little weirder because you don't have a disgraced British politician and you don't have a caveman
Scout
in it, but they've got a Viking in it instead.
Okay.
And, like there's a politician,
Oh, is
like
he
an
alright?
American bro.
Yeah.
No, he's an
Ameri-
investor, isn't he?
America have a long enough history, with castles and the rich history and
I think there's an Indian.
I'm sorry.
Native American, you mean?
Um
No, it was Indian. INJUN.
Asian.
Indian.
Oh, yes, he won't.
We're going to get a racist warning now on the show.
Yes.
Indian Koch.
First
It's
Nations.
100.
Oh, a Welsh Red Indian.
He's a Welsh Red Indian, yeah.
First Nations.
I own.
As a North American, I'm saying First Nations.
You say what you want, love.
Is that the terminology? No.
Well, that is like the better
Cover
term.
all.
than-
Okay.
It's a better term.
But you knew what I meant.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
but that's not the point.
Well, it's stereotypical.
Yes, I imagine they are stereotype ghosts, though. Because that's
Yeah,
how
that's
you,
what I mean. That's what I'm
that's
saying.
the
Like
point
that's
of
why
them.
you said Indian rather than that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, I understand.
Ooh, worms everywhere.
Good. Right. Do you want to get out of that hole though?
I don't feel like I'm in a hole.
Okay.
I say what I like, and I
No,
like
he's
what
totally
other people
not in
say.
a hole at
Yeah.
all. No, you know what? I appreciate being able to talk about language and different ways we term things and people and places. It's important to talk about how language changes. And I think it's interesting. So,
I mean,
nobody's in
Britain,
any hole, and no, there are no
Indians
can
got
of
a
worms.
totally
They're
different
just
idea.
like conversations.
Yeah, that's
Jeez,
that's
I made
quite,
every.
that's,
Jeez, I fucking.
yeah, this is what's kind of weird. Okay, you've got the term like Red Indian, and you automatically assume wigwams, tomahawks,
Yeah.
scalping and all that kind of, but like Red Indian, and then you have a continent called India that they are Indians. It's just like
Yes.
weird. I can't understand where's the correlation there. Wow.
Well, no. So what happened was, I don't know the people, but whoever was sailing, they wanted to get to. They thought that they could get to India from whatever direction they were going, and then they hit North America, and they were like, "Oh, you're Indians." So they thought they got to India, and they did not get to India, and then but it stuck because I don't know for some
Is it
reason.
really as simple as that?
Yeah, I believe so.
To the best of my knowledge.
Wow.
To the
Okay.
best of my
Well,
knowledge.
there
He
we
was
go.
around at that time as well, so she'd know.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Of course.
You're so lucky. I like you. Did I give you a compliment earlier? Did I not just give you a really nice
You
compliment
gave
earlier?
me a really nice compliment. Thank you very much. Didn't I just give you a compliment saying how young you were?
Considering you're like 700 years old.
I
I'm
like.
gonna pay for this later.
Do you know what? I wish in YouTube that the comments were timed so you could see how long ago it was. But MDP official's last comment, he'd not commented for a while, and then he's just gone, "Sorry, I was high." Back.
Oh, I'm high and I'm
That's
still
a T
here.
thing to say. That.
Yeah,
Right?
I think to be honest with you, it's probably a prerequisite to join the chat on YouTube.
Probably.
You've got to be doing something to listen to
Smoke
what we
the
do on a
ganja.
Wednesday and just like make any sense of it.
We might need a hashtag weed channel
Weed.
in the
Hashtag weed is
in the
legal in
Discord.
Canada. Woo!
I will do a little smoke break.
I beg your pardon.
Smoke break.
Smoke break.
Smoke break.
Oh, okay.
What did you think I said?
Okay, so
Okay.
now then, order. Do you want to host this segment?
Who are you looking
Who
at?
are you talking to? You look like you're looking at me. Is there somebody behind? Hello.
Because the girls are going to do it, aren't they?
Yeah.
As you thought of it and had the idea, do you
Okay.
want to introduce it and run it, or
No, I will. Yeah. I'll take control.
okay? Because I've got this.
The tracks of my years.
So tracks of my years, blatantly stolen from a BBC Radio 2. We're gonna each week, one of us is.
I thought you were gonna let Lee run it. Shush.
Nearly spat on my keyboard there. Stop it, T. No, I need an introduction. I need an introduction.
Yeah,
Sorry,
I was
Matt.
giving you one, but I was shushed down.
No, Math, give me one, please. Give me one.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry.
For the next 4 weeks, each of us is going to provide you with 3 tracks. Possibly some Bring Out Your Deads at the end, depending on who's doing the list. And you're going to and they're going to explain to us what it's all about, Alfie. So, without any further ado, here's our host, Lee.
Hello, welcome to Tracks of My Years. I'm Kim Bruce. Now, yes, the whole kind of idea behind this is just getting to know the people that are with us on a Wednesday night, and the songs that are important to them, memories that are being evoked from those songs, where they were, how they felt at the time. That was because I wanted to share this with you guys. Just pick a number of songs and say, right, okay, well, this is special to me because this happened, or I was in this headspace, or whatever. So it's kind of just delving into your history, your psyche, your memories, and kind of stuff. So this is why I wanted to do this. So I'm glad you're going first, T, because I'm really quite excited. So I've not seen what your song choices are. Matt's going to play them.
Yeah,
I've
no,
not seen them
he
either.
doesn't know them either.
All right, okay.
No,
So-
I numbered them in which order to play them.
Okay, so tell me about, without revealing the name of the song, tell me about why you've chosen the first song that we're going to play for you now.
Okay, so before we start, I'm up for light joshing, but I'm super nervous right now. Okay, like just don't like really take the piss if you don't mind.
No, as if.
Okay, because this is like, it's very. I'm going first. Oh, thank you, Beth. Thank you. Putting that away.
I'm
job.
sending it out. I'm sending the
Sending it out.
sarcasm.
Thank you.
We understand this could be emotional, and this is kind of meant to be like peeling back the layers and maybe finding out, what's important to you and why, and I'd love to know that about everybody in on a Wednesday night. Why? So sorry, Tim.
Now, can I preface, when you guys talked about this, first, I didn't think I was going to be going first. And secondly, I thought, well, what can I do that's different than what you already know about me? You already know Cure, The Cult, The Smiths, right? And so I thought, well, what if I looked back at the 70s, the 80s, and the 90s? And what song could I pick out of each of those times?
Okay, yeah, I like that idea.
And so in the 70s, so I was born in 1968. So I was a kid in the 70s.
Sorry.
1868. Come on.
She did say light joshing, didn't she?
So, see, because it's going to get me off track. Sorry. Okay, so I was a kid in the 70s. And I don't know if I'm ready to do this now. Sorry, guys. I need a moment.
Okay.
All good.
It was all good with this. Okay, so
All right, take your time, T.
So in 1968, a kids show went on the air. That was the year I was born. And this kids show ran until the early 2000s. And it is a theme song from the show. It's special to me because the person who does this show, every episode he came out and he sang the song every single time. It wasn't just the theme song that ran. Every episode he'd come out and he'd sing it fresh every single time. And he was the first example that men could be gentle, that men could be kind, that men could be playful, that men could be engaged in the world around them in a positive way. And so that's why I chose this one.
Okay, great. I love that. What's the name of the track you've chosen, T?
Well, it's the theme song from Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. And he passed away, I think, in the early 2000s. Oh, sorry.
Sorry, I thought you'd stopped.
No, go ahead. No.
It's a beautiful day in this neighborhood, a beautiful day for a neighbor. Would you be mine? Could you be mine? It's a neighborly day in this beauty wood, a neighborly day for a beauty. Would you be mine? Could you be mine? I have always wanted to have a neighbor just like you. I've always wanted to live in a neighborhood with you. So let's make the most of this beautiful day. Since we're together, we might as well say, would you be mine? Could you be mine? Won't you be my neighbor? Won't you please? Won't you please? Please won't you be my neighbor? Hi, television neighbor. I'm glad we're together again.
Oh, that's cute.
There we go.
Wow.
See, so that's emotional. That's why I had a hard time getting back on track. That's why, so.
Is it like Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood? Has there been, I've just been Googling and I see a picture of Tom Hanks.
Yep. Was that
Doing-
last year or
yeah.
the year before?
A Beautiful
They
Day in the
did.
Neighborhood.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
is that a film about that, or is that something
That's a film
totally
about
different?
Mr. Rogers. Yeah.
Oh,
that's a
right,
film about
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so every episode, Mr. Rogers would walk into the door. It's like he's walking into a living room, walk into the door, come in. He would take off his jacket and open the closet, and he'd take a cardigan and he'd put on a cardigan, a different one every time. His wife knit the cardigans. And so then he'd take his cardigan and then he'd sit down and he'd still be singing the song, and he'd be taking off his outdoor shoes and putting on his running shoes, and usually finished up the song by the time he finished tying the bow of his running shoe. And then he'd start talking. And he talked directly to me.
Do you know what this sounds like? Very much like a Mrs. Doubtfire kind of. You've seen the film Mrs. Doubtfire.
No.
Oh, okay.
Oh, watch Mrs. Doubtfire, because I'm getting from Mr. Rogers. I'm getting this kind of family friendly, lovely, fluffy guy
Sweet,
who
sweet.
educates or story tells or whatever.
Yeah.
6
Yeah.
to whatever age it is.
And he was big on imagination. He was big on inclusivity. He had there was this young guy in a wheelchair, and I'm not sure what his condition was, but Mr. Rogers had him on the show, and they had a really long and wonderful conversation, and it was really beautiful to see. And then years later, when Mr. Rogers was being given an award, the same guy, grown up in his wheelchair, went and he gave the award to Mr. Rogers, and it was just such a beautiful moment. And Mr. Rogers has passed away, and there has not been a single word that I've ever heard negative against him.
Wow.
Unlike others from the 70s.
Yeah, that's quite surprising, isn't it?
It is. It's a feat in itself, isn't it?
Yeah. So that is my first choice.
Okay, great choice. And the fact that it only ran from 1968 to 1970, but it's had quite a profound effect on you going forward. Those 2 years.
Oh, but he also he did
about
longer. I think he did further shows.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, but anyways, he really did have a very profound effect on me in the 70s. When I was probably like, because he started when I was born, basically. He'd always been around, so yeah, I guess I'd just been watching him for forever.
Lovely. Okay, T, we're going to move on to song choice number 2.
All right.
So
okay.
Without telling us the song title,
yep.
Tell us the reason why you've chosen this song.
Okay, so in 1987, I was in art school. And one day somebody was listening to something on their Walkman with a cassette tape.
Just for the younger audience, what's a Walkman? Obviously, I don't understand what that is.
With the fuzzy freaking awful headphones. Remember, like the original crappy headphones, and the little Walkman that had, you put the cassette tape in, you had to flick it. So
batteries. Yeah.
Oh yeah. So somebody named Lucinda, I remember who introduced me to this person, to this artist named Lucinda, said, "Here, listen to this." And I put on the earphones, and getting to hear this song up close that way for the first time was magical. And this was at the beginning of this artist's career. And so not long after getting to hear this artist and then buying the cassette and falling in love with this artist, I got to see them in concert in a very tiny venue in Toronto, Ontario. So much so that I could have walked over to her, kind of thing. It was that intimate.
So this is way before they were probably much more famous.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
This is the very beginning of this person's career, basically. So there aren't that many songs that I remember the first time seeing and then having a continuing positive effect, aside from, the one handful that you guys know. But this person, once I got to see their videos and saw what a dynamic and amazing individual they are, just blew my mind. Blew my freaking mind.
So let's
just play the song without telling everybody what it is.
So the song choice you've chosen, is that the one that you heard for the first time?
Yeah, that is the song I heard the first time with headphones on.
Because that's quite amazing. I mean, for me, I need to hear a song a couple of times and I'll think, yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
But you heard this song once and you were like, oh, I'm
magic.
In. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Cool.
So
take it away.
Hopefully I did the right one. Is it not playing?
In your own time, Mav.
Yeah, it's on. It's just really
Oh, here we
quiet.
go. Oh, sorry.
We're sitting in the long grass in summer, keeping warm. I remember it. Every restless night. We were so young then, we thought that everything we could possibly do was right. And we moved, stolen from our very eyes. And I wondered where you went to. And tell me, when did the light die? You will rise, you'll return, Phoenix from the flame. You will learn, you'll rise, you'll return, being what you are. There is no other troll for you to burn out. And I never meant to hurt you. I swear I didn't mean those things I said. I never meant to do that to you. Next time I keep my hands to myself instead. Oh, does she love you? What do you want to do? Does she need you like I do? Do you love her? Is she good for you? Does she hold you like I do? Do you want me? Should I leave? I know you're always telling me that you love me, but just sometimes I wonder if I should believe. Oh, I love you. God, I love you. I'd kill a dragon for you. And but I will rise, and I will return,
Oh, there you go. When it inevitably gets cut by YouTube, can you tell us what we've just listened to, T?
That was Troy by Sinead O'Connor.
Which is it's quite strange actually, because Sinead O'Connor came to probably most people's psyche, or what we heard, we heard about her probably in 1990 with Nothing Compares to You, but you knew of Sinead O'Connor 3 years before everybody else with that song, which I feel is better than Nothing Compares to You.
Oh, 100% better than Nothing Compares to You.
God,
100 million % better than Nothing Compares to You. The artistry that goes into it, the just violins, the
absolutely
her face, how it just goes fierce and quiet, and just there's something about her as a human being. I know she's had her struggles in life, but she is one of those most remarkable people that I will never get to know.
Wow, that's incredible, because I mean, I'm not a big fan of Sinead O'Connor, but I can only, there's probably a couple of songs that I'm aware of that she's done. Obviously, the biggest one was Nothing Compared to You, but that song was like, I would never have even taken the time to listen to that song, but I thought it was like, wow, that was really good, really good. And you knew of her, you heard of her, 3 years
Same
before
year she came out, and I got to go see her.
Else, and you it was on a Walkman. Wow, that's
on
incredible.
A Walkman. Yeah.
Wow, awesome, great choice, T. Thank you for that.
Oh, thank you so much, because she's super special.
Cool. Okay, let's have you got a song choice number 3 for us?
I do.
Okay, let's hear it.
So this is my so that was the 70s, that was the 80s. So this is the 1990s, but it also connects to the 2000s. So what I did is there was one artist that does a version in the 90s, and then there's another artist that does it in the 2000s ish. I might be off with my timing, but anyways, this song reminds me of James, because he introduced me to the first artist as one of his favorite artists, and he's Canadian artist. And I've come to absolutely love this guy's music as well. And I chose this particular song also because it connects me to you guys.
Ooh,
and the second version by the other artists connects me to you guys. So I just all around think that this is the perfect song it encompasses like when I first met James to like this moment in time. Would you like to just play it? Should I tell you the name of the song?
Tell us after.
Yeah, let's just play it.
Just
play it.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry if it doesn't.
Sometimes you're made to feel as if your love's a crime. Nothing worth having comes without some kind of fight. Gotta kick at the darkness till it bleeds daylight. Lovers in a dangerous time. 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 We were lovers in a dangerous time. We were lovers in a dangerous time. Lovers, lovers,
Wow, there you go. So would you like to,
Okay.
I think I know part of that, but would you like to tell us what was going on there?
Okay, so Bruce Cockburn was the first artist. He's a Canadian artist. He is an activist singer. One of the songs he sings is "If a Tree Falls in the Forest, Does Anybody Hear It?" And he's, I don't know, he's pretty remarkable. He's kind of apparently not a very nice person in person, but amazing artist.
Always the way.
My husband's sister's friend dated him for a while.
Oh, no. Okay.
So
Oh,
anyways,
Okay.
so this was like I said, when I first met James, this was one of the artists that he introduced me to as being one of his favorites. And I then got more interested in because of James. And so then it
I was
just so
gonna say,
happens that the
what's-
Bare Naked, oh, sorry.
I was going to say,
Questions.
what's the link between the Snug?
Right.
Naked
Okay.
Ladies.
So,
Yeah.
the Bare Naked Ladies does a version of Lovers in a Dangerous Time. And the very first time, you guys have heard this before, but for people who haven't, the very first time I listened to the Snug before it was a podcast, before podcasts were a thing, about 18 years ago,
Before electric and everything.
and before
the
I
internet.
listened
Before the
to them
internet.
live, before I was listening to them live, I listened to one of your recorded episodes, and it just so happened in that episode you played a Bare Naked Ladies song.
If I had $1 million,
And that-
was it that one?
I
Probably.
think so. Yeah, I'm
probably
pretty
would
sure
have
it
been.
was.
Yeah.
And so that was one of the reasons that helped me sort of break the ice to like message you guys, be like, oh my God, you're listening to like a Canadian band. I love them, blah, blah, blah. So that was one of the things I got to talk about, like an excuse to message you guys for the very, very, very first time ever. And, I could have done if I had $1 million, but I really thought, how can I connect more of my history with just one song?
Yeah, great
And
choice.
that was the perfect example where I
James,
could get more bang
the
for my buck.
Snug. Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome.
And just all
Brilliant.
encompassed everything. So
That was awesome.
those are my 3 songs.
Fabulous. Thank you for that,
Thank
T.
you.
That gives
Before
us
we
more of an
finish,
insight to you there. Yeah, go on.
Do
Take it away,
you,
Matt.
do you have any that didn't make the list?
I did not actually. I did
Okay.
not. Last week when Beth, what you guys were talking about it, and then turned out that one of us were supposed to go first, I thought, okay, I really need to think about this. And I'm pretty sure Lee said something about if a tree falls in a forest.
Really? How
Yeah, there was some
Yeah.
conversation last week
I do
about
come
if
out with some quite profound statements every now and again that provoke something. Yeah.
But
yeah.
Or shit,
so
as I like
that so
to call
that
it.
so that's Bruce Cockburn's song, and I'm like, oh well, that would be a great
Right.
song. And then I was like, Bruce Cockburn, And then I was like, oh, connection with the Bare Naked Ladies.
Brilliant.
Like
Yeah.
all wrapped
That
up
is
in
a
a nice
really good version as well.
Yeah.
Well, I say version, the original.
original. Yeah, the original. Like, and so I love both versions equally. I do happen to just a titch love the Bare Naked Ladies ending, how they end it.
Yeah.
Right? With the like la da da, like I love that. So that's why I thought I would put, you know, Bruce first and then the ladies last.
Seamless.
Awesome. And that was I need to mention here that I'd never even listened to the Bare Naked Ladies until I met Math.
Yeah.
I had no idea who they were. Nothing at all.
You just knew that.
Years,
If
you've
I
listened to a lot of
had
shit you wouldn't have
dollars.
listened to it. If it wasn't for me.
Never even heard of them.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
I think my first exposure was when he used to ramp up on a Saturday night and he'd bring his own massive big folder of like karaoke discs
CDs.
that I didn't have. And he said, "Oh, do,
that was before the internet." Yeah.
absolutely."
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Oh my God, it's the only one that came with more karaoke discs than I had. Well, I was doing it for a
That's
living.
amazing.
Were they vinyls?
I'll stick this one. No, they were just they're
CDs.
regular CDs. And he said, "I'll do this one this week." And he'd write it down. It was on paid, you know. There must have been about 200 discs in here. And I was like, I'm so envious of this guy. I've not long met him in 2004. And he ramps up with his massive big collection
You know how to
of
impress
karaoke's.
people.
And I'm like, oh my God, you've got more than I have. And then he sang the Bare Naked Lady as if I had $1 million. And that was like, oh, wow, what a cool song
Wow.
that is. I like that. And I'd never heard of them before.
What a magical moment that would have been.
Yeah, it was
Like,
awesome.
That's amazing.
Oh,
that's
those were
amazing.
the days, Matt. Those were the days.
Yeah.
Those were the days. Yeah.
Oh,
Brilliant. Great song choices there, T. And thank you for sharing that with us as well, because it was you did get quite emotional at the beginning. And this is kind of what this is supposed to be. It's just like, let's find out what's special to you. Song choices.
well, no, you know what? I think everybody thought about this project with their own perspective, right? So, you know, I went decades and, you know, people are going to choose their songs for different reasons, for sure.
Yeah,
I'm a bit concerned now when I come to my song choices. I'm like, I've got 3 songs I want to play, but I haven't got as much dialogue as you have.
No.
I thought I was supposed to.
No,
I
it's
didn't
great.
write anything down, but
You've absolutely done it
You
right.
set the bar super high.
I didn't write anything down. I just
can't wait to hear Beth's next week.
I need to go back and rewrite some stuff.
rewrite your life.
Right, some stuff.
Yeah.
I have still got to make choices on what mine are.
Oh,
well,
come
we'll
on,
see
Beth.
what they are next week.
Yes,
because there's so many songs you could pick from. Like it's very hard to narrow down. That's why I had to give myself parameters so that I could pick different songs than I would normally pick.
Yeah, I think I'm going to have 3 to play and probably 3 titles afterwards to say this could have been this or this could have been this. But I'm only going to play 3.
Okay.
Right.
Cool.
Right. Brilliant. Thanks for that, T.
Awesome job.
Thanks,
Awesome.
guys.
I love this segment.
The
Good.
inaugural tracks
Yeah, thanks,
of our
Lee.
years.
Thanks for the thought of it. That's pretty cool.
Cool. Awesome.
Okay, and if you've still not had enough,
Oh
Samara,
no.
then
Sorry in advance.
It's time for this.
For a Canadian, she's mighty feisty. Here's Tamara Sings.
So last week, the wheel picked "Heartache Tonight" by the Eagles. However, this has got Michael Bublé written in the title. So let's find out.
Somebody's gonna hurt someone before the night is through. Somebody's gonna come undone. There's nothing we can do. Everybody wants to touch somebody. If it takes all night, everybody wants to take a little chance and make it come out right. There's gonna be a heartache tonight, a heartache tonight, I know. There's gonna be a heartache tonight, a heartache tonight, I know. Lord, I know. Some people like to stay out late. Now some folks can't hold out that long, but nobody wants to turn back now. There's too much going on. Well, this night is gonna last forever, last all summer long. Sometime before the sun comes up, the radio's gonna play that song. A heartache tonight, a heartache tonight, I know. There's gonna be a heartache tonight, a heartache tonight, I know. Oh Lord, I know. There's gonna be a heartache tonight, the moon's shining bright, so turn on the light and we'll get it right. There's gonna be a heartache tonight, a heartache tonight, I know. Somebody's gonna hurt someone before the night is through. Somebody's gonna come undone. There's nothing we can undo. Now everybody wants to touch somebody. If it takes all night, everybody wants to take a little chance and make it come out right, right, right. There's gonna be a heartache tonight, a heartache tonight, I know. There's gonna be a heartache tonight, a heartache tonight, I know. Oh, let's go. Well, we can beat around the bushes, we can get down to the bone, we can leave it in the parking lot, but either way, there's gonna be a heartache tonight, a heartache tonight, I know. A heartache tonight, a heartache tonight, I know.
Ooh, there you go.
Not my strongest performance. It's a very difficult song.
Good song. Liked it.
Great
worst.
song.
It's all right.
Yeah.
Definitely not your worst. Yeah. I was singing along all the way through that.
Well, thanks. And I tried both versions. So I
You
think
went
I've
for
already told you
Bublé, not the
before.
Eagles then.
Well, I tried both. First, I listened to the Eagles a bunch of times, and then I listened to its karaoke track. And then I saw that there was a Michael Bubble with about a second B.
The thumb.
So you went for
and so
him.
then I
Is he-
listened to
Is he
I listened to his
Canadian?
version.
Is he Canadian?
Somebody didn't
Yeah,
know.
and
he was
apparently kind of a
Canadian
jerk.
earlier.
I didn't.
I
no,
know.
I don't think I knew. I don't think I knew that.
What?
I know.
Yeah, whatever. I know.
Yeah, man.
So I listened to his version, and then I listened to the karaoke version, and so I sang along with both, and it just seemed the Bublé version.
Bublé. Bublé.
Bubblehead.
I don't know how you say his name. I just say whatever, Bubble without a second B.
Mickey Bubble.
Yeah, so I thought I'd try that
All
version.
right.
and
Great choice. Great choice. Awesome. I think the arrangement's better than the Eagles version. Just saying. Just putting it out there.
Yeah, well, it was more, groovy, jazzy, you know,
Yes.
like a little bit less like hard.
Arrangement
you
is
know.
much better.
And I
So-
think the karaoke versions that were almost like the backing tracks were like, it's almost like I'd just be singing along with the song. You know, like their band, most of the band sings most of the song.
Oh, I see what you mean. I
Right?
thought you were describing karaoke.
Hey, that sounds
Yeah,
like a bad
no,
thing.
but with Michael Blubble, he
Blubble now, is it?
I'm giving him all sorts of great names. He's the new Cumber Tree.
Snatch.
Cumber
Not quite a bench.
Snatch.
God, what's my train of thought?
Oh, okay. Let's move away from
So,
that. What are you singing next
yeah.
week, T?
I don't
Let's
know.
have
What
a
am I
look.
singing next week? What am I singing?
Go on, let's
Please,
dig
that'd
out
be
the
a good
wheel.
thing.
Get your wheel out.
Need to actually show us.
Yeah, we can't see it. Oh, there we go. Ooh, nice.
Are you all right with that one, T?
Do like me some breakfast at Tiffany's.
Breakfast at Tiffany's. Ooh.
Nice. Nice.
And I happen to love that song.
Great. Me too. Me too.
That's all right.
Oh, that could go on my tracks of my ears.
I love the movie too.
Oh no.
What?
Oh, that could go on my tracks of my ears because I know where it was when I first heard that song, and then no, forget it. Move on.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay. And finally,
Karaoke!
it's like the news where they have the humorous bit at the end. Here's Something's Gotten Hold of My Heart.
Something's got a hold of my heart, keeping my soul and my senses apart. Something's gotten into my life, cutting its way through my dreams like a knife, turning me up, turning me down, making me smile, making me frown. In a world that was poor, I was lived in a time that was peace with no trouble at all. But then you came my way, and I feel alone, shook my heart, made me want you to stay. All of my nights and all of my something's got a hold of my hand, dragging my soul to a beautiful land. Yeah, something has invaded my night, been in my sleep where the colors so bright, changing the gray, changing the blue, scarlet for me, scarlet for you. Got to know that this is the real thing. Got to know what's making my heart sing. Whoa, yeah. Smiling, I am lost for a lifetime. Minutes spent with you is the right time. Every hour, yeah, every day. Something's got a hold of my hand, dragging my soul to a beautiful land. Yeah, something's gotten into my life, painting in my sleep with the colors so bright, changing the gray, changing the blue. Scarlet for me, scarlet for you. In a world that was war, I was living in a town. There was peace and no trouble at all. You came my way. And a feeling unknown took my heart, made me want you to stay. All of my nights and all of my days. I say that something's got a hold of my heart, keeping my soul and my senses apart. Yeah, something has invaded my nights, fading my sleep with a color so bright, changing the gray, changing the blue. Scarlet for me, scarlet for you.
Oh, there you go. Something's got a hold of our parts. Karaoke. Okay. Do you know what we need to do? Just need to do that a little bit. Right, that's the end of show 936 for November the 9th. Our first tracks of our years under our belt. So, make sure you join us live next week on YouTube to hear best tracks of her years.
I can't tell you how excited I am to hear about this.
Please don't.
It's amazing.
And the stories that she comes out with.
I know, and now that
I
she's seen
can't
how it's
remember
done
what I did
properly.
yesterday.
Anyway.
I don't know what we're doing now.
Neither do we.
No change there. You can email us if you like. 2guys@snugradio.co.uk. That's also the website, snugradio.co.uk. We're also on Facebook and Twitter while it lasts as Snug Radio.
Yeah.
We're also on TikTok, YouTube, because you're watching us live on YouTube now. We also stream every Monday on Twitch at 7 o'clock and every Tuesday and Friday on Twitch at 11 o'clock. And that's everything.
Discord.
Except for our dick sword. Come and see our mighty dick sword. The link will be in the show notes and all over our social medias. So, there you go.
Social media.
Medium.
Medium. Much better.
Writes itself. That's it. We'll be back at the same time, same place next week. So until then, I've been Mav.
I've been Lee.
I've been Bea.
I've been T.
Yay, she got it. This has been the Snug. Thank you. And goodbye.
That's my dog.
Part of the Snug Radio Podcasting Network.
A Snug Radio production, copyright 2022. Feels like Police Squad.